it's time for the May TBR, the shelves of chaos, 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 chaos. If you are new to this game, it is a very, very chaotic game, so go check out the first video where I explain all the rules. Otherwise, enjoy the ride. This game involves dice, it involves a wheel, it involves a coin, it involves cards. It's chaotic, how I like it. My shelves are all chaosified. They are bright and chaosified for the new quarter. I mean, we're halfway. Now it's the second month of the quarter, but I think I only just posted the re-chaosifying. So these are fully shuffled, minus the books that I've been collecting this month. But yeah, hello, hi, how's it going? We're gonna do this. If you guys saw in the new cauldron prompts that were picked for quarter 2, I did get this buddy. The double your TBR, and we rolled a die to figure out what month, and that is May. So I am hoping for a small number, and we have to double that very small number. Now, once again, the rule states if I roll a 4 or lower, I do have to roll again and add that, and whatever that total is would be doubled. Otherwise, if I get a 5, then I double it to 10. I realize that's the smallest I can do. A 10 book TBR is the smallest possible TBR this month. Yikes. I'm really like, I have a lot of stuff to be working on. Yeah, okay. Also acquired many more dice, so we've upgraded to a bag. This is just a fairy loot bag. In the beginning, there were dice. I will randomly draw one of these dice. They range from a D8 to a D24. There's only one D24 in this bag. But whatever dice we randomly draw, I don't get to shuffle around. I just gotta pick and go. That is the dice that will be rolling to decide how big a TBR. It's a lot of steps for one thing, but I'm nothing if not complicated. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Yeah. Oh, is it a 20? There's a little baby triceratops in here. Let's go roll it, and please be a small number. Be a 5. Be a 5. All right, let's find out. Oh God. Oh my God. Are you joking? Are you joking? Are you joking? That worked? That worked! Girls, it worked! I've never had that work out for me. How did that happen? I kid you not. Like, that, I was like, it's gonna do 19 or something. I'm actually in shock. Okay. 10 book TBR. 10 books. 10 rolls. All right. Huh? Okay, well, let's begin roll number 1. Cormy is right here currently where we left off, so we will be moving from that point. Roll number 1 of 10. All right, roll number 1. We got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the shelf we are working with. I do see some series we can continue. I would like to start focusing on continuing or finishing. So we've got a continue right here. We've got a finish. Only those 3. So we'll see what happens. And now we spin the wheel. Spin number 1. It's a card! Woo! We have also upgraded the card bag, which is, this is actually something that is available, should be available right now on my Ko-fi page. There's only one more of these left. It's a cool pouch. It's got a carabiner. And there's also an octopus version. I have a little bit more of those if you want to purchase them, but they are available. That's all we have of them. They're my sister's design, and I'm getting rid of stock for her. There's also tote, a variation of that available. Just for a fun shout out. All right, we're doing this card. It's a book box. I think there is only one on here that is from a book box, that I got. Technically, Beach Read is a book of the month, but I did not get it through book of the month. This, however, I did get, and that is Sisters of the Snake by Serena and Sasha Nanua, which I believe they are sisters who wrote a book together. Very cool. This is what it is about. Princess Rani has heard the whispers. Snake Princess, they call her. A girl with fangs for teeth. Her people fear her, yet her father doesn't believe her capable of ruling. Rhea is the quickest thief this side of the Va River. That's why she's still alive. But when she's conscripted into a looming war, she knows she has to be quicker than ever before to elude the royal army's grasp. These two lives collide, turning everything upside down, because Rhea and Rani, orphan and princess, are unmistakably identical. A deal is struck. Both can get what they want if they switch places for less than 1 moon's time. But danger lurks in both worlds, and the two are thrust into a race to unravel a mysterious prophecy and locate a long-lost mythical object. To save their home, thief and royal must work together or watch it all fall into ruin. So I got, was this the last owl crate I got? This might have been the last owl crate before I had to cancel my subscription. But it is an owl crate edition. It has this lovely and all of this lovely in there. And it is signed. I don't know if this is a standalone or not. I think it's signed by both of them. I do think that there is a sequel to this, but it is chunky. Almost 500 pages, 497 pages in that one. There we go. So not continuing, probably starting a series. Not what we want to do, but okay. Roll number 2. Roll number 2. 17.
We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Is what we're working with. I don't think anyone here is a continue. All right, what are you? Nope. Nope. Yeah, none of these are continuing a series, so that does me no good. But we do have some bomb books on there. To the spinner wheel. Spin number 2. Oh, it's almost TBR bag, but we get another card. And the card says a 2021 release. We've got 4 options. We've got The Girl from Shadow Springs by Ellie Cipher. We Are the Fire by Sam Taylor. Dead Wednesday by Jerry Spinelli. And technically the English translation of this is 2021, and that is The Scum Villain Self-Saving System by Mo Shang-Tong Shi. I think that's how you pronounce it. I am so sorry if that was incorrect. I tried my best, and I'm kind of really leaning towards this. However, I do have my dogs with me right now, and I think it'd be kind of funny to have them pick for me. Let me get this set up. All right, so I've got everybody on the floor here. Lucy, sit, stay. Pi, sit. I'm gonna let Lucy do this because she's better trained. Sit, wait. No, you gotta wait. Wait, wait, wait. Pi, you're terrible. Wait. You're so bad. Okay, no, hold on. Whichever one Lucy picks, whichever one Lucy picks, just gonna do it. Okay, Lucy. Who you? You pick one. Lucy, they're on the books. That one. Why are my dogs stupid? Okay, but Pi was faster and understood the rules. So it's between those two now. So Lucy picked We Are the Fire. Pi picked Scum Villain Self-Saving System. Pi was the first one to eat one. So I think I'm actually gonna go with Pi. Ignore everything I said about letting Lucy do it. Lucy was so well trained, she waited for me to give her one. Whereas Pi is a street rat, and she'll just go for it. So we're going street rat rules. So the Scum Villain Self-Saving System. Here's what this is about. Half-demon Lu Binghe rose from humble beginnings and a tortured past to become unrivaled in strength and beauty. With his dominion over both the human and demon realms and his 100-strong harem, he is truly the most powerful protagonist in a trashy web novel series. At least, that's what Shen Wang believes as he finishes reading the final chapter in Proud Immortal Demon Way. But when a bout of rage leads to his sudden death, Shen Wang is reborn into the world of the novel in the body of Shen Qingqi, the beautiful but cruel teacher of a young Lu Binghe. While Shen Qingqi may have the incredible power of a cultivator, he is destined to be horrifically punished for crimes against the protagonist. The new Shen Qingqi now has only one course of action: get into Lu Binghe's good graces before the young man's rise to power, or suffer the awful fate of a true scum villain. Awesome. So this is not a graphic novel as it looks. Well, it does have some pictures in it, but it's mostly novelization. I found these at Tattered Cover in Colorado Springs, and I saw them and went, this looks amazing, and I bought 3 different ones. They're all the start of a new series, but I don't think the second has been translated yet, because this is translated from Mandarin, I believe. I don't know if it's translated from Mandarin or Cantonese, but I think it's translated from Mandarin. This should be a fun time. I'm kind of excited. Good girl, Pai Pai. Pai Pai, you good baby. You good girl. Yes. Roll number 3. Roll number 3 is a 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Few fun things. We do have a conclusion up here. Is that my only one? Yep, just one that would be a conclusion. So, fun times. And let's spin a wheel. Spin number 3. Oh, the buzzword bag! Buzzy, buzzy buzzword. Which likely means we won't be staying on that shelf. If you don't know what the buzzword bag is, I have a bunch of little bees in here that have buzzwords that you see on titles of books. And we'll see if we can find one. We've got sky. Sky is our word. Sky is our word, so let's see if we can find a book with the title, with the word sky in it. It must be the title. Oh, there we go. Again, starting a series. This was the next book in line. We ended up all the way up here, but we have The Other Side of the Sky by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. This is my first time reading anything by these 2 authors. I know they've done a few other things. I own a few of other things, but I have not gotten to them. And I believe this is a duology. I think it's a duology. Prince North's home is in the sky, in a gleaming city held aloft by intricate engines powered by technology. But North believes his sky island is sinking. Its engines are failing, and the key to saving his home is to venture to the place the engines were first created. I'm not sure if this is Nim or Neve. It's missing an A for Neve, but it could also be Nim. I don't know. Nim is the living goddess of her people on the surface, responsible for providing answers, direction, hope. But in the midst of the surface's worst crisis yet, a mist that spreads madness and poison, doubts have arisen among the people about Nim's divinity. She must find a way to manifest her power before she is overthrown and all is lost. North's and Nim's lives are entwined, though their hearts can never be. Linked by a terrifying prophecy and caught between duty and fate, they must choose to either save their people or succumb to the bond that is forbidden to them. That is very different from what I thought this book was. I thought this was like a post-apocalyptic situation, but that is not. That is very different. Interesting. Roll number 4. Roll number 4. 18.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
All right, this is the shelf we're working with. We've got a continue. We've got another continue. What are you? No. Okay, that's what I've got for continuing series right now. No, I don't. No, you're not. Never mind. No, just those 2. Wheel time. Spin number 4. A color pick! A color pick. Okay, so I'm gonna do this right this time. We're gonna spin the wheel again, and whatever color we land on is the color. Ready? Pink! Oh, perfect, it's pink. I was trying to look all springy, you know, with this, so accurate. Let's see if I can find any shade of pink on a book on this shelf. So we have, again, kind of 4 choices. We have Wings of Ebony by J.L. Also has got some sprayed edges. I'm not sure if this is more purple or pink. Portrait of a Scotsman, which would be completing the series up to publication by Evie Dunmore. This is the 3rd book in the League of Extraordinary Women. It's kind of pinkish purple. I'm gonna leave it in the pool. We have The Gentleman's Book of Vices. This is a darker pink, not red, by Jess Everly. And then we have Field Notes on Love, which has pink on the cover. It's a blue cover, but like emphasized by pink. So, we're not gonna do the dog thing again. We'll do a Mambo this time. 1 second. All right, Mambo, what are we picking? What are we picking? No, look. Look. Come here. Look. What are we gonna pick? There's sneaky snacks. There's sneaky snacks on them. We might be here a while. I will take it if you just touch one of the books. If you just, oh, are we picking that one? Well, I'm gonna say that she probably chose Field Notes on Love, which is fine. I do think that is a bomb book. So we're gonna go with that one. Sort of Mambo picked. I'm gonna go with that she picked this one. It's Field Notes on Love by Jennifer E. Smith. Here's what it's about. It's the perfect idea for a romantic week together, traveling across America by train. But then Hugo's girlfriend dumps him. Her parting gift, the tickets for their long-planned last hurrah before uni trip. Only it's been booked under her name. Non-transferable, no exceptions. May is still reeling at being rejected from USC's film school when she stumbles across Hugo's ad for a replacement Margaret Campbell, her full name. She's certain it's just the adventure she needs to shake off her disappointment and jumpstart her next film. A cross-country train ride with a complete stranger might not seem like the best idea, but to May and Hugo, both eager to escape their regular lives, it makes perfect sense. What starts as a convenient arrangement soon turns into something more. But when life outside the train catches up to them, can they find a way to keep their feelings for each other from getting derailed? Okay, that seems cute. I do know there's a movie called Non-Transferable that is kind of that same plot, but with like a European tour, which stars Ashley Clements from the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. I have not been able to watch it. I would like to, but just a fun thing. But I do think that if I don't read this book, then it is one of the ones that I have to get rid of. So good to put it on there. It's not that long. It is 274 pages. A quick read. Roll number 5. What would have been my TBR had we not got double your TBR. Alrighty, here we go. Roll number 5. 18, okay. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, we've got a little baby indie, which is also continuing a series. We've got another continuing the series for an indie. We've got that, nope, that's all the ones for continuing. Oh no, we have Song Rising too, right in front of my face. Also continue a series. Okay then. All right, spin number 5. Another color pick. Okay, spinning for a color. We got a light blue, so no dark blues, but light blues, which would have worked great for Field Notes on Love. All right, let's see. Anybody light blue on this shelf? There's a lot of dark. There's only one light blue, and that is Neil Gaiman's Norse Mythology, which I believe is actually nonfiction. I don't know if this is combo, which is fine because nonfiction is one of the prompts for Gildathon for me, and that's fine. Here's what this one is totally about. Neil Gaiman, long inspired by ancient mythology in creating the fantastical realms of his fiction, presents a bravura rendition of the Norse gods and their world from their origin through their upheaval in Ragnarok. In Norse mythology, Gaiman stays true to the myths in envisioning the major Norse pantheon: Odin, the highest of the high, wise, daring, and cunning; Thor, Odin's son, incredibly strong, yet not the wisest of gods; and Loki, son of a giant, blood brother to Odin, and a trickster and unsurpassable manipulator. Gaiman fashions these primeval stories into a novelistic arc that begins with the genesis of the legendary 9 worlds and delves into the exploits of deities, dwarves, and giants. Through Gaiman's deft and witty prose, these gods emerge with their fiercely competitive natures, their susceptibility to being duped and to duping others, and their tendency to let passion ignite their actions, making these long ago myths breathe pungent life again. Interpretation of the myths, kind of nonfiction, kind of, I don't know. I don't know what to classify it as, but we'll see. Norse mythology, light blue. Roll number 6. Roll number 6. What do we got? A 9.
Ooh, we're gonna be on the last shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The very, very last shelf.
We do have sort of continue / finish, because there's a prequel that's out now too. And that's it. That's the only one we got for helping with the series issue. Let's see if we get the color again. Alrighty, spin number 6. Oh, dreadful. I was really hoping this wouldn't come up this time. We've got our 2 options. We have Journey to the Center of the Earth for the oldest book on the shelf, and we have A Touch of Light by Thiago Abdallah, which is an indie book as well. I've heard amazing things about this, so we'll see. But as we all know, the game is always mean to me. So that's fun. I actually don't know where my coin is. No, I see it. It's there. Never mind. I was gonna try to be like, oh, I can't find my coin. We'll use something else. No, we'll use the coin. If I get rough seas, if I get smooth sailing. Let's. Oh, that's nice. It was nice to me for once. Hey, new release. Yay, and an indie, which was, I don't know if this won Spiffbo or if it was a finalist for Spiffbo. But I know that's where the hype came from it. I think it actually might have won. So this baby is, that's a note to the reader, 453 pages. Here is what it is about. How far would you go to resurrect someone you love? Would you change who you are to show you belong? The world of Averin is tearing itself apart. The domain worships life, its leaders lead eternal lives, and death is a shame that must not be mourned. But for the clans to the south, death is all that keeps the earth alive. Adrian is a prince of one of the domain nations. Church teaching says his grief is forbidden, but he will stop at nothing to return his loved ones to worthiness, even if it means sacrificing his own. Lynn is a rogue elite warrior hiding from her past, but now an old enemy is rising, and running is no longer an option. Nasha is a gifted hunter hiding a terrible secret. A lifelong outcast, she desperately fights for belonging in the Ronar, a proud southern clan. Yet a changing world threatens more than just her status in the community. But now a terrifying foe creeps nearer, and the people of Averin must fight to save it, before death comes for them all. Ooh, all right. I will say I do suspect many of these do not have audiobooks at this point, which is not what I was going for May, because I have a lot of editing and stuff to do, so yikes. What are we on, 7? Roll number 7. Roll number 7. 15, if you can see it. It's 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Here is what we are working with. Not a single one of these is part of a series, so that's fun. Cool. What are you barking about, huh? What are we barking about? Spin number 7. A card, just a card. Feels like I haven't been in the bag for a hot second there. Let's see, what's it gonna be? Bye-bye. What are you thinking? You thinking? Whoa. Food! You were thinking! Pai channeled the card. This one, it needs to deal with food or have food on the cover, that kind of thing. Let's see what we got. I thought this was about something else, but it's fine because on the interior, there is food pictures, and that's probably what I was looking at. But we're gonna go with The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy by Megan Bannon. This is a Fairy Loot adult subscription box. It's got the lovely stenciled edges there. We've got adorableness everywhere. The end pages is so cute, but there is a little cake in the back, but definitely feels like a spoiler, so that's fun. I thought for some reason they were bakers, but they're not. They're undertakers because it's called The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. But I'm counting it because no other book on the shelf even had an inkling of food as part of it. So here's what it's about. Heart is a marshal tasked with patrolling the magical wilds of Tanria. It's an unforgiving job, and Heart's got nothing but time to ponder his loneliness. Mercy never has a moment to herself. She's been single-handedly keeping Birdsall and Son Undertakers afloat in defiance of sullen jerks like Heart, who seem to have a gift for showing up right when her patience is thinnest. After yet another exasperating run-in with Mercy, Heart finds himself penning a letter addressed simply to a friend. Much to his surprise, an anonymous letter comes back in return, and a tentative friendship is born. If only Heart knew he's been bearing his soul to the person who infuriates him most, Mercy. As the dangers from Tanria glow closer, so do the unlikely pen pals, but can their blossoming romance survive their fated discovery that their correspondents are their worst nightmares? Each other. So a little bit of, You've Got Mail. Little Shop Around the Corner, which is what You've Got Mail is based off of. Yeah, I think this is going to be cozy cute, which I just realized that there's skull flowers, by the way, on here, if you can see here. Little skull flowers, not just flowers. So I think that this will be adorable, and I don't care that I don't have an audiobook for it. I will read this. Also, this is the newest edition of Sniffly, by the way. For those of you who are concerned about Sniffly, this is the newest Sniffly and is going to remain on my neck for the rest of the video because I took it off the shelf. Roll number 8. Roll number 8. 14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Here we go. Anybody continuing a series? Nope. Not a one. Woo! I'm really glad I said that's what I wanted to do this month. I'm doing great at it. Spin number 8. No, oldest and newest. But maybe, can we be double nice? Let's find who's the oldest and newest. Is there? Oh no. Oh no. Guys, it's happened. Moby Dick is on the shelf. No. Oh, please, no. Please, please. And the newest is The Luminaries by Susan Dennard. I did read 4 books in the Witchland series and I enjoyed them, but then I just stopped kind of enjoying them, so we'll see. This one's short. Please don't be Moby Dick. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Please be nice. Please be nice. Please be nice. No! No! And I was getting so cozy with this TBR. That's why the game was nice to me early, because it knew it was gonna give me this bullshit. Okay, well, at least we'll just get through it and I'll never have to read it again. This, how many page book? 654 page book of a man being stupid. I've lost all energy. It's just drained out of me now that I have that to deal with. We have 2 more rolls to do, and I've lost all faith in this game. I mean, it was so cruel already making me do Anna Karenina, which I also hated. Granted, I think I like Anna Karenina probably more than I like Moby Dick. Evil. Evil, 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 evil game. All right, roll number 9. Roll number 9. 19? 19.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 up top here.
We've got from all our hidden gifts all the way to the cryptid capture. I can speak. That's where our line is. We do have a continue right here. This is a finish right here. This is a continue, and this is a finish. So we do have some decent options. And also we've got a 23 of 2023, so let's hope this is a good shelf. I mean, every shelf is a better shelf now that Moby Dick is out of play. Spin number 9. Oh, double card. We have a double card. So for those who don't know, that is pulling 2 cards and trying to get a book that matches both cards. First card is a dark book. And second card, okay, dark but also neutral colors. I'm saying this is neutral. It's not really, but I'm saying it is. We're gonna go with The Life Below, which is the sequel to The Final Six by Alexandra Monir, and this is completing a duology. It is a dark cover, and it's got like the neutrals, colors, tones here. It's got a little red, but it is, I would say, more in the neutral space than anything else. So we're going with that, and we're saying it because I need to make myself happy. This is a sci-fi book. The first book involves a bunch of teens who are recruited by a space program because they're gonna go to this planet which has very hostile aliens, but they don't attack children. So they're sending children to do this. So they're training them in the first book and then they ship out. It's a little bit intense because it is a competition altogether, and they're also utilizing this, no, that's Nixia. This is still a space competition. I was thinking the Nixia stuff. But yes, so they are still training because the kids are going to be, I think it's that one, right? Because they're all contestants to go to Europa. But I do think this is the one with the aliens that don't attack children. I might be confusing this with Nixia now, but I do know it's still a space competition, and the final 6 are now on their way to this moon to go establish their colony, I think. So we'll see. And now for the final roll. It can't be anything worse than what we've got. Final roll. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we've got, anybody? Anybody? Oh yeah, we've got Master of Iron, which would conclude a duology. You're a Bomb book. I think that's everybody. These 2 are my best options. Oh, are you a Bomb book? I don't remember if you're a Bomb book or not. But we've got options. Let's go to the final spin. Final spin. Are you joking? Are you joking? This game is so mean to me. It was a little easier. So our oldest is Schindler's List by Thomas Keneally. Don't necessarily want to read it, but whatever. And then our newest is Lunar Love by Lauren Kung Jessen. This is a new release this year. It was gifted to me by Lena. Thanks, Lena. All right, you bastard. I mean, I'm not surprised. Is anyone surprised? I'm not surprised. Schindler's List it is. If you don't know what this is about, I'm surprised. This is non-fiction, but also fiction. It inspired the film, you know. It's Holocaust story. It is intense. The film is fantastic. It is phenomenal. Just, it's a good story. I've never read the book though, so now we are reading the book. What a depressing turn. I've got, okay, no. This is I would say this is a slightly balanced TBR between reading depressing books and happy books. So, okay. All right, this is the TBR. I don't like this. I like some of it, but I really don't like one of it. But that's the doubling my TBR for the month. I am also on a book buying ban for the month of May, thanks to Lena and the Easter egg hunt. And we've got a lot of stuff to do. We've got so much book editing to do. We've got audiobook recording to do. Just so much in the month of May. So naturally, we'll get Moby Dick, just to really mess with me. Great times, all right. Let me know what you are reading in May down in the comments below. Hope you guys all liked this video. If you did, please check out my Ko-fi page. Commissions are open right now, so if you want to commission me to read another book to add on to this TBR, feel free to do so. There's also commissions for video editing and for making me make a video. There's a lot of things you can commission me to do, as well as stock is now updated on the Ko-fi shop for books and other fun stuff. If you've ever wanted one of my embroidered bookmarks, you can now get them on my Ko-fi page. And yeah, everything's updated there. Go check it out. Cool, thanks. And I will see you next time. I'm gonna go now. Bye. That was a weird, we need to, I gotta do this right, girls. Let me just get the slobber off of these books. All right, so, oh God, it's still slobbery. Oh, it's so hard to read, it's so shiny. I'm just gonna die over here. Allergies. The change of the season is killing me.